welcome back to the New Nasty Boys. I'm your co-host this morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you decide to listen to this thing, Billy DeVore, and sitting across from me on the screen is...
Jake Polson, back again.
He's back. It makes the most sense to bring you back since we did more business together while you're in Seattle.
Got another one of my boys up in the Pacific Northwest. Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude. Tony Pike's calling them the Pacific Redlegs.
Oh, very good. I like that.
Yeah, I like Pacific North Reds.
That's also good. Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm going to have to side with Tony Pike on this one. He's a Cincinnati legend.
Yeah, you kind of get it. I agree with you. I am going to give you that. That is fair. But I am, too, a Cincinnati legend.
This is true. This is true.
His arena is actual arenas, and my arenas are chili parlors.
Yeah. I would say at this point, you might be more notable than Tony Pike.
Because of my eating prowess. You know, we're all just athletes in our own way.
Oh, yeah. I see you work up quite a sweat eating, so, you know.
Yeah.
Burning as many calories you put in.
Yeah, exactly, man. It's all about what you put in and what you put out. His instrument for destruction was a football, and mine is a fork and a knife.
What is Tony Pike up to nowadays? Just making up names for the Mariners?
No, he is. He's got a 3-hour show on 1530. Oh yeah, you're out of the loop.
I'm very much out of the loop.
Yeah, he's got a 3-hour show. Sorry, the bun is not cooperating, so I'm just gonna look at how greasy it is. It's just
That's
holding.
A slow-go, baby.
Yeah. Ooh, there it is.
I've been drinking in the sun for most of the day, so my hair's got some good grease to it as well.
Ooh, there it is. I've got like Clevenger grease going on.
You really do. It's shocking how long your hair is.
I know. Wait till you see it in actual person. You're gonna be like, Jesus Christ, what are you doing, guy?
Oh my God. Who let John Kruk have a time machine?
You just be like,
people, why was it Crucky?
It's because we're both about to be on Nutrisystem. That's why. Oh, some might say that's one of the best Nutrisystem pool references of all time.
And a freebie.
It's a freebie. They're not a sponsor. So, while we were sitting and just and bullshitting, I mean, Tommy Pham to the Red Sox
for no good reason.
None. I don't know.
Yeah, they just traded Vasquez. Apparently, Martinez and Uvalde are on the block. So, like, why? Why get Pham? They
Expiring
just really
contract.
Wanted that guy.
They just really wanted him so that the Rays couldn't get him.
Expiring contract. Yeah, they've been getting too much Celtics news recently, and they're like, it works in baseball too, right? The expiring contract.
Yeah, we got the compensatory pit for him, right? Right?
Yeah.
No,
we get a trade exception, don't we, for Tommy Pham?
It's a protected pick. No, no, it's not. They were like, Tommy Pham. Well, I thought we were getting Kevin Durant.
Yeah. Do they play the Giants here soon? Is it are they trying to just psych out Jock Peterson?
Or Jock's getting traded to the Yankees.
Ooh.
Yeah. But I mean, that's another one that's gone that like I'm not bummed about. I figured it's interesting to see what we'll get back. I would assume absolutely nothing.
I'd be happy with cash considerations. I'd be fine with that.
Cash considerations. What a loaded phrase.
Just consider giving us some money. That's all we ask.
Yeah. Hey man, just think about it. And if you want to, we'll give it to you for this player.
Yeah. Send us some money. That's fine. You know?
That's fine. That's totally fine. And we'll keep refreshing as we record, and it's also during the game. So Lee is in here this week due to, some scheduling conflicts, and that happens. It's, that happens because he's doing some stuff, and then I can't do it tomorrow because I'm seeing Roger Waters tomorrow.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Where at? Do you have to travel, or is he in Cincy?
He's in Cincy, dude.
Fuck yeah. Like, what venue? Where's he at?
Heritage Bank Arena. It's basically like it's like a G League arena at this point.
Dope.
Yeah. And he's in the round.
I don't. What's that mean?
Okay. That means this is what it means. It means he's in the center of the floor and the stage is built around him.
Okay. So like center stage.
Yes.
I don't know. I agree.
Yeah, man. Center stage is fine. I can live with just center stage. Just be like, whatever, man. Sure. But no, I haven't seen him in the round. I haven't seen him. And he's like how much I love Pink Floyd. So it's like,
I've heard how much you love Pink Floyd. So
yeah,
this is going to be a hell of a show for you, huh? How much for the tickets? You don't have to just blink twice if they were over 100. Oh, all right, nice.
Yeah, that's kind of the best part of living here, man. I think they were 80 a piece.
That's not bad at all. Shit.
No, and he plays for 2.5 hours. So all the hits.
Gonna be fun.
Yeah.
How you rolling into that show? You gonna be a little drunk? Or you're just gonna kind of take it by ear?
I think I'm gonna get into a deep K-hole.
Dude, hey, that's what's up. That's how you enjoy some Roger Waters right there.
Yeah, it's Pink Floyd is all just about being able to sit and be completely paralyzed.
Yeah. Are you gonna bring a wheelchair?
Ooh, good call.
Just get wheeled in. I mean, you'll be like drooling out the side of your mouth. You can pull it off.
Yeah, it's kind of my forte.
Just like, look at his eyes. Obviously, something's up.
But then it's just like, blink twice if you could move. And I'll just be like,
all right, wheel him in. We've got special. He'll be in the round as well.
Yeah, let's put him in the round. So I'm so pumped. I'm so excited. And Holmesy will be there too.
Hell yeah.
And Alicia's going too. So have you seen any good shows the past couple weeks, or are you locked in at the moment?
Oh, dialed in. Got to pay off my next vacation when you're up here. Plus, like looking forward to that music festival, and like, I don't know, there haven't been too many shows that like jumped off the page. Sylvan Esso's playing tonight, but it's at Climate Pledge Arena, and I'm very selective about the arena shows, and I just feel like Sylvan Esso, I'd prefer them at a smaller venue.
Yeah, I'm seeing Sylvan Esso open for Odessa.
Fuck yeah. Dude, that's just a Seattle show is what that is. Holy crap.
Yeah, that's at Riverbend. So along with the Luis Castillo trade, we got Odessa and Sylvan Esso at Riverbend.
Oh, damn, talk about a haul already with Arroyo and Marte. You get fucking two of the best Seattle bands too. Goddamn.
Rolling it into one, man. And then on Wednesday or Thursday, I don't remember. We're seeing Glass Animals.
Fuck yeah. That'll be dope.
Next 2 weeks are big concerts.
Yeah. And then a nice little music festival up here.
I can't wait. I can't wait to come up there, man. We're going to have so much fun.
Yeah. Have you looked at the schedule at all?
Yeah, I'm very happy with it.
JPEG Mafia followed up by Turnstile. Oh boy. That's going to be fun.
Dude, I'm getting punched in the face. I know for a fact. I'm getting drilled.
Well, I look forward to it.
Yeah, because you're going to be the one doing it. I'm going to look over and you're going to punch.
I look forward to it. Just check the time. It's like we didn't agree upon a time, but now's the time.
Now's the time. He's getting drilled. It's like, ow, this is the national.
Okay.
Who cares? Billy was crying, so I punched him in the face. So
you're distracting me.
I'm trying to feel my own feelings. So I'm pumped. You know what? Let's just start with the trades. Let's get that fun stuff out of the way. And then if something else happens, I will keep refreshing Passan's Twitter.
Yeah. That's what I did. I refreshed. I was like, come on. The Royals traded Emmanuel Rivera to the Diamondbacks. Breaking news.
Yeah, we did. Did we have to talk about that one?
No, we can go right back to the Castillo trade.
Yeah. I also had a pretty good week with the books. I had a nice, fun $64 hit on a $5 bet.
Normally you send me some sexy pics of those.
Yeah, I didn't send it to you this time. I'm sorry. I have an absolutely buck wild 9-leg, a 9-leg player prop parlay going. Are you ready for this one?
Oh yeah, hit me.
Okay, so Scherzer has to have 6 strikeouts. Kopech has to have 5.
Okay.
Evaldi has to have 4.
Okay.
Senzatella has to have 3.
Ooh, that's like the toughest one yet.
I know. I was like, this is what's going to boost the odds here. And then Clevenger 4. Hunter Green 5.
Okay. Jonathan
India will have a hit. Altuve will have a hit. And Judge will have a hit.
All right. I mean, shit, I like those odds. I'd say Senzatella's the toughest one, and then what was it? Who had to have 5?
Hunter Green.
And someone else.
Oh, good
the
call.
Second player you listed, Uvalde.
Kopech.
Yeah.
Against the Royals.
No, he'll fuck up the Royals.
Yeah, he'll fuck up the Royals, and also without Witt, whoever they throw it short.
Yeah.
He's got the stuff to do it. I mean, I wasn't going to go too crazy on it, but I actually had 2 hit over the weekend. I had one that was 5 for 64, 67. It was Mets over the Marlins, Reds over the Orioles, Mariners over the Astros.
Oh, you caught him on the good day, huh?
The one good day I had him.
Hell of a game too.
It was a great game. And then I had the Cards over Nationals. For some reason, it was canceled. I think it was because Fetty didn't start or I don't know, but I'll take it. And then the one from yesterday, I had Blue Jays over Tigers, Braves over Diamondbacks, Cardinals over Nats, and Red Sox over Brewers.
Oh, all right. Very nice.
Pretty good weekend.
The Sox over anyone right now is a gamble. So glad that
been all year. Been all year, so I just took it easy. So well, let's start with Luis Castillo's last start in a Reds uniform, because it was 7 innings pitched, 6 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, 8 Ks, gave up 2 dingers to Fortes and Blade in the 3rd and 4th inning. But overall, it was very sensual.
Is that first career for Blade?
It could be.
Well, that's irrelevant. Either way, that's a beautiful line. And
Irrelevant.
Irrelevant. God, I mean, the Mariners have a pretty easy schedule once they're done fucking with the Yankees these next 2 weeks.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, Luis, we've seen him dialed in before, and he's clearly dialed in right now. So I just can't wait to watch him, pitch a team into the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, he is the player that helps them be on the same level as the Astros.
Yeah. I'd like to think that too. No, the Astros are pretty fucking good, man. I think that he gives them, a great chance of beating them, in a 5-game series. I don't know. The Astros are terrific, and they picked up Mancini and Christian Vasquez today, so they're even better now than they were. But yeah, anything can happen in 5 games. So
that's what I'm saying. Like that. I mean, the fact that, well, and they haven't traded for Josh Bell yet. If I were to say that they were to get Bell, the Astros anyway.
Yeah.
I think that just then elevates them even more, where you're like, the
Mancini trade probably takes that off the table, doesn't it?
I would say so.
Yeah.
But what did they give up for Mancini? Wasn't it like they gave up?
I don't know if it's been listed what they gave up. If it has been, I haven't seen it.
It's a 3-team deal. Houston got. Yeah, they got kinky. Houston got Mancini and Jaden Murray. Baltimore got Seth Johnson and Chase McDermott.
Seth Johnson, from the Tampa Bay Rays?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's a huge get for them. Seth Johnson's like their second best pitching prospect.
Well, Tampa got Jose Siri.
Oh, that's fun.
Right. Another ex-Red.
I still love some Jose Siri.
I do too. When they just cut ties, cut bait, I was like, really?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, it's so talented. Sure, he has his problems. He'll probably never be a full-time big leaguer, but like, he's fun and he's crazy athletic. And it's, by the way, I'm glad to see him on the Rays.
Me too, because then he'll just have a Rays like surgeons and then hit 289, 339, 496, something along those lines.
That'd be dope. Be their new Carl Crawford.
Yeah. It's like, hey man, can you change your name to Carl, but this time with a K?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, Kiermaier's out for the year, isn't he? Isn't that why they're? Yeah.
I think so. Okay. Another one.
Yeah.
The White Sox have traded catcher Reese McGuire to the Red Sox
For a reliever.
For Jake Diekman.
Oh, called it.
There you go.
I mean, this is like the one thing the White Sox were in the market for. So.
Yeah, and good for them. I don't know. I mean, I mean, Reese
was fine. He's a solid lefty. Yeah.
He's just right, and then Reese McGuire fills the spot that Vasquez just left.
Yeah. Man, what are the Red Sox even doing now? It's like treading water violently.
Yeah, I mean, that's
just
what
aggressive doggy paddle.
It's just like a duck with just one flipper.
Yeah. It's just spinning themselves in circles.
Exactly. Just we're gonna figure it out, and then eventually they're just gonna crash into a rock, and JD Martinez is gonna get traded to the Mets.
Yeah. Honestly, that's one of the better fits left. Wilson Contreras to the Mets makes a lot of sense, but JD does as well. I bet they get one of them.
And then they get Juan Soto. No.
They're out. It's a 3-team race at this point, isn't it?
It's Padres,
Cardinals.
If he comes to St. Louis, I'm putting a bullet in my brain.
I think that you're not looking at the bright side of that.
Did they give up the farm?
They would have to pay him. They'd have to give up the farm. I mean, if the Nats aren't demanding Jordan Walker from them, then they're stupid.
Agreed.
And I would love to see them give up, like, because they want, like, major league talent, too. So, like, Dylan Carlson, Jordan Walker, Mason Wynn, and, like, someone else. Fuck yeah. I mean, I'd love to see that. And then they'd have to pay him $50 million a year, which is going to hurt the Cardinals more than, like, some of the larger market teams. It won't hurt them that much because Goldschmidt's contract is up next year.
I think you're right.
After next season, yeah.
I think you're right.
And then at that point, they basically are only paying Arenado. I think they have pretty clean books as far as like future commitments go.
They do, but I also don't see the Cardinals paying someone $50 million a year.
That's the thing. I didn't either, which is why I was surprised. Like when I first heard that they were in the market for him, but yeah.
Paul Goldschmidt
I'd love to watch them take a huge swing and a miss, though.
Yeah, me too. I mean, if anything, to fuck the Cardinals. He is an unrestricted free agent in 2025. Paul Goldschmidt.
Okay. Paul Goldschmidt. But does that, okay. That's probably a club option.
I'm looking at Sports Track. Negative. 2025 is unrestricted.
No, for 2024. Because
2024.
No, it's fully guaranteed.
It's fully guaranteed.
Okay. Because when they signed him, I could have sworn there was a club attached. So they've got him for 2 more years, but 2025 is when the Soto extension would hit anyway.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So that would work out well for them financially.
And the way that Goldschmidt's been performing this year, $22 million with the $4 million signing bonus.
A steal.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. It's
NL MVP right now.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt in my mind. But overall, I get what you're saying with the Cardinals, and also the Reds clearly have a plan in that their window is 2024. So if they extend him, it'll be, I mean, we'll just have to deal with the 1 year of Soto with our window open.
Yeah.
And they still don't have, and who knows what their starting pitching will look like. Because it's a shit show right now.
I mean, that's the thing. They got like the only 2 people on the farm that they have is Matthew Liberatore, who he hasn't even looked that great this year. Mm-mm. And then that Jercefo guy who would probably be included in the trade anyway. Because there's no way they could get out of that with like entirely position player prospects heading to the Nats. I'm sure the Nats will want 1 lottery ticket for their rotation.
Right, that they won't be able to develop.
Yeah. Well, they don't have to worry about it. They got Patrick Corbin and Strasburg locked up, so that rotation's fine for years.
They're set till 2026. We're forgetting about the Palantines, that rookie that's been pitching fairly well. Yes.
Yeah. We are forgetting about him. He has looked pretty good.
Yeah. Rizzo just hit a 3-run homer against the Mariners.
Dope.
Great.
Dope. These are the updates I come here for.
Considering that Rizzo's been on fire the past 2 weeks, I know you really wanted to hear it, but all right, let's get back to the Reds here. So it started with Tyler Naquin being moved with Philip Deal to the Mets for Hector Rodriguez and Jose Acuna. And like I texted you, anyone?
Lottery. Yeah, a couple of lottery tickets. Hell yeah.
Love some scratchies. Hector Rodriguez has a pretty swing.
He sure does. Yeah. And it seems like he's just one of those fucking scrappy guys, you know? I think he's listed at like 5'9". He's on the shorter side. But he already, even in the minors, he's already played second, third, and both corner spots this year.
In high A, right? High A?
Yeah. High A as a fresh 20-year-old with a good triple slash. There's enough to get excited about, you know.
And Acuna,
oh, he slings it. I mean, he just throws gas.
Yeah, guy hits 100 consistently.
Yeah, and we know the Reds love that shit.
Yeah, they do. Hey, just throw gas, and then we'll figure out the control when they get up here. And then guess what we have figured out? They haven't really figured it out.
No, but they're still throwing gas, baby.
As long as we're throwing it by him, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And he's green. He's tonight on the bump, so we'll see what happens. He's 19 as well, or is he 20?
That is correct. Yeah, 19.
Yeah, 19.
Yeah.
So you got 2 scratch offs that I would say you've got some dollar scratch off tickets for an expiring contract, a guy who has been hurt consistently throughout his career, and Philip Deal, who has not really worked out all too well up here.
Who is barely mentionable.
Right. Don't know what the Mets see in him besides lefty.
Organizational depth.
Sure. Okay.
They needed a closer on that AAA team. They started dropping games.
Okay. Well, there we go. Then we figured it out. Overall, pretty good deal for the Reds.
Yes. Love it.
And I have started trolling Doug Gray.
Oh, that's fun.
Every time that there is a move the Reds have made, I then end in a deal pun.
Okay.
And I promised him
just to fucking really rub it in.
Yeah. And every time it happens, I'm right there, baby. And then I told him I would do it the entire deadline.
Yeah. Did you hit him up with the FAM trade then? The FAM deal?
We can craft this live, baby. Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. Let me pull up.
People.
There we go. Doug. Here comes Doug on Doug, I'm coming for you. Okay, here we go. He said, you take the dog outside the rain for 45 seconds, and the Reds trade Tommy Pham to some unknown team. And then, hold on, he tweeted the GIF from Caddyshack of, well. And then the last thing he tweeted is Phil Castellini to Tommy Pham. Well, where are you going to go? And he quote tweeted Coop. Another guy from Hunt. I think he's from Hunt from the Reds October. So until he releases who the minor leaguers are, I feel like that's when I troll him.
All right, that's fair. Yeah.
So then I can successfully use the deal pun.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I hear you. You gotta really lock it in before you just start sending tweets out there. You don't want to look like an asshole.
I sent one at 4:30 in the morning on Friday, and I deleted it because I was like, "It's just too late and too long of a setup." And I sobered up a little bit, and I just went, "Oh, this was a stretch, kid." So, all right, let's go back to Doug Passon's Twitter and keep that rolling. Just see if anything else has happened yet. Nope, 13 minutes and nothing else has happened. So I honestly feeling very good about that trade. And then the big boy happened.
Oh, yeah.
Luis Castillo for Nolve Marte, Edwin Arroyo, Levi Stroud, and Andrew Moore.
Dope.
I can't believe we got Marte.
I can't believe they got both Marte and Arroyo. That's what surprised me. One of them was going to have to come over for Luis. Plain and simple. Can't believe both did.
Me either.
That was shocking. Yeah. I'll tell you what. Pretty fucking excited to have him.
Well, it works out for both teams. You get to have him for 2 pennant races when we weren't going to go for it. We weren't going to re-sign him. So this is, I mean, it's literally just like Nick Kroll doing his job and going to every team and going, we all know I'm moving this guy.
Yeah. It's
Bottom line.
It's the worst kept secret in baseball.
Yeah. We're moving this guy. Now, here's the deal. Spelled D-I-E-H-I.
I got you.
Here's the deal. You're just going to give me the best of what's available, and I have 15 other teams.
Yeah, that's what was beautiful. That's why the return was so big, is it's just like, well, hold on, let me check. Oh yeah, I have 13 calls on hold right now.
Do you want to do this or not?
Yeah, pony up.
Pony.
I was shocked that Brandon Drury wasn't involved in the trade, especially since like they've had reported interest since the Castillo trade went down that they're still interested in Brandon Drury. And yeah, I'm just surprised that he wasn't that they couldn't hammer it out just in one fell swoop. They probably didn't want to add on like any extra prospects until the dust settled. I could see that. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that too. I feel like that Drury will
top 5, and you just gotta figure out where things are for a second.
Yeah, then you gotta go, oh, now I gotta give you 5 of my top 15.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'll wait. And Ken Rosenthal reported he's like, I'm also hearing they might want to extend him. So that's like, who knows?
Oh, I guarantee they do. Yeah. And the beauty from the Mariners' perspective, the beauty of it is they can't extend him. They can hang a qualifying offer on him.
Right.
Get a draft pick right back. I mean, Edwin Arroyo was their second rounder from last year. So, they trust in their, scouting department as well they should. They've been drafting just as well as the Reds have recently. That's most of their starting rotation right now.
Yeah, but the difference between what the Reds and Mariners are doing is that the Mariners are supplanting free agents and making moves with their farm system, whereas the Reds, it all goes back to 19. Like we had the core, we traded away a couple prospects to go for it, and then did it again later in the season, and then COVID happened, and that was their window. And then it's a forced rebuild because they're like, we're poor. And it's like, okay. And never mind. It's just infuriating. So
just swimming in shortstop prospects at this point, though. The Reds are.
Yeah, you can just put them anywhere.
No, I love to see it. Basically, it's just like, give us your best fucking athletes and we'll make it work. And that's like Marte. There's already a lot of noise that, like, I mean, he's getting bigger. He's put on more weight. He's almost certainly a third baseman at this point. Like, I don't even think, I wouldn't even bother lining him up as short. I don't know what fucking team he would have to play on in the Reds farm system to even get at bats at short. So, like, he's a third baseman now. I mean, Edwin, of all of our shortstop prospects, I think now I like Edwin Arroyo the most as a shortstop. Like, De La Cruz, obviously, is a stud. Like, he's just, like, I mean, he could be one of the, like, his ceiling is sky high. But, I mean, he's got the O'Neal Cruz problem in that he would be fucking huge for the position. I mean, he's crazy athletic, so until he absolutely can't, I'm not sure it would be wise to move him off of short. But could you imagine that fucking horse of a man galloping around center field? He's like Aaron Judge with athleticism. Not that Judge is unathletic, but like,
of course,
Cruz is on a bit of a different level.
Yes, and he doesn't have the thighs of Judge.
No, he doesn't.
He does not.
Mean, he could cover so much ground at center. I mean, like
Ellie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my fear would be with his frame and the way that how he's a lanky bastard. Him being like his predecessor, Nick Senzel, that he dives for something. And next thing you know, since he's not a trained center fielder, he's hurt all the frickin' time. But
he's not a trained center fielder yet.
Yeah, you're right. But I mean,
throw him in center field right now and like actually develop him in the minors the way you should, instead of just bringing him up and being like, you're a center fielder now. Congratulations.
You made it. Welcome. Oh, your knees are shot.
Also, you're not. You're not playing the position you're used to, but welcome to the Bigs.
Hey, and figure it out. And everyone will judge you because you were the future of the franchise, but we're fucking you over.
Don't worry. You have all of spring training to really dial this in.
Remember when you played rugby in England? It's like that. But yeah, I totally I agree with you on Marte. I do see him more as a third baseman, but the power, dude, his swing.
Oh, that plays anywhere. I mean, that guy crushes. Yeah, it's love me some Marte.
Dude, that someone did a swing comparison to him, and it was a swing comparison to Manny Machado, and I'm empty.
Dope. Fucking dope.
I'm like, what did you put these two together? Okay.
Yeah.
It looked like it was the same swing path, the same follow through. I mean, it was carbon. It was a carbon copy.
From my understanding, Manny Machado's had a pretty good career.
I would say so.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a cool cop. All right.
I mean, I'm really okay with it.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I agree with you on Edwin. He's more of your shortstop. I mean, but Edwin's 19. You can see Matt McLain being a shortstop before Edwin.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And then whatever's going to happen with Jose Barrero.
Well, he's got to start hitting again.
He has.
Has he?
I'm looking up his minor league splits, his game log from the past 2 weeks. Here we go.
Yeah, I was going to say, because it had to have been recently.
Yeah, it is. It actually was within the past 2 weeks. Because a Hammond injury is tough to get past, man.
Totally understand. But,
So let's say starting July 22nd.
Sounds arbitrary enough.
I would say so. July 22nd, he has in 8 games, he's got 31. He's got 31 ABs, 9 hits, 5 singles, 2 doubles, 2 homers, 4 runs, 4 ribbies, a walk, 9 strikeouts, 1 hit by pitch, 290. And in his last game on Sunday, he was 2 for 4 with a single and a double and a rib and 1 strikeout.
Okay. Definitely better than what it's been, but that's not exactly jumping off the page.
It's not. And that's what's so worrisome about him is like, do we have to let him stay down the rest of the year to figure it out?
Yeah. I don't think, let him get his legs under him before you bring him up. Like, if you're struggling in the minors, there's really no sense in bringing him up just to struggle in the majors without the consistent playing time. I mean, he is starting every single day down there. Like, he would not be starting every single day on the Reds, even with how bleak the roster is. Like, there's just not enough at bats to go around. I'd rather see him, getting 4 ABs every night.
Right. I would rather him have that too, combined with, there's a roadblock at shortstop with the big C on his chest, Kyle Farmer.
Goddamn right.
Dude.
The man that single-handedly won us that fucking Puig trade.
Embarrassing. Oh, well.
Best player involved.
Yeah, technically it's worked. You're not wrong in any way, shape, or form. You're not. It's just not pretty. And the Reds are up 2-0 already. How about that?
Hey, go Redlegs.
Go Redlegs. LFGR. And let's look at this box real quick. I want a quick update on the K's situation. Holy crap. Luzardo, 4 innings pitched, 3 hits, 2 earned runs, 5 Ks.
Okay.
Hunter Green, 3 innings pitched, 1 hit, 3 strikeouts.
Well on your way.
We're almost there, baby.
Yay, Kyle Lewis went deep.
Yeah, I saw it 3-1. I was shocked he has not, or like that he wasn't involved because of how horny we are for outfielders at the moment. But then I was looking back and I didn't realize Jake Fraley is under control till 2027.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I'll take it. Over the week since he came back on Saturday.
I mean, he had a home run his first game, didn't he?
Yeah. He's 4 for 7 with a homer, 3 ribs.
Yeah.
I mean, he's serviceable. I haven't cared all year because I was like,
he's serviceable. Yeah, I don't think he has much projection left, but he's a damn fine 4th outfielder and can start in a pinch. And the Reds are in a pinch, so
yeah, they're in a pinch to just try and pry the window open.
Yeah.
And then you've got Levi Stout. He is someone that they believe will be a reliever.
Yeah, he's taken a big step back this year. Velocity's down across the board, and he seems to have lost feel for his changeup. From my understanding, like it took like 2 grades off of his changeup, so something's going on with it. But yeah, I don't know if he can. I mean, start him as long as he can, because if he can find that magic again, I mean, he was vying for a spot in the rotation in spring training this year for the Mariners. Like he was in the race for a rotation spot, and then I don't know. It could be an injury. Like he could. Who knows? I don't know. He sucked all season, so I doubt it's an injury.
Well, yeah, I mean, he sucked. He sucked all year. He can't be hurt.
It is. I'm sure he would even agree that it's a step back from where he was last year.
Yeah. Let me call him real quick and tell him that you said he sucks.
Hey, Levi, I'll tell him.
I'll let him know.
I can tell.
Eric Logenhagen, friend of the pod, said may begin his big league career as a short outing starter and shift to the pen as his options dwindle. And their projections are not very pretty for him, which I mean, if
fuck it, even that's fine. Who gives a shit? We got Marte and Arroyo.
and here's the thing, man. We need young bullpen arms. Controllable young arms, and DJ can work with him on his changeup.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's the thing. Like, if that's what took a step back, the Reds are, as far as an organization goes, pretty good with changeups.
I mean, you look at the guy the Mariners got.
Yeah.
It's almost like he has one of the best changeups I've ever seen in person.
Yeah, almost.
Pretty freaking close.
I think I think they announced that his turn is going to be tomorrow, right? In the rotation against the Yanks.
Yeah, and he only just went 7 innings and had 3 hits and 12 strikeouts against him. So,
dope,
dude, I just can't wait to see Luis at T-Mobile Park.
You're telling me, man. Yeah. I probably won't miss a start for the rest of the year. At home, that is.
Yeah. I don't see you getting in the car and driving down to Houston.
Don't you? I would.
Actually, yeah, I do see it. That's the crazy part.
It's late in the season and they're like somehow vying for first in the AL West, which is not going to happen. So it was funny. After their 14-game win streak, they only picked up half a game on Houston.
That's how good they are, man.
I know. It's fucking outrageous.
It sucks. I talked to the beginning of the year like, they didn't get any better. They didn't do anything. It turns out they didn't fucking need to.
Yeah, they just didn't need to.
Ugh, it's gross. I hate him. And then let's see here. Oh, and then Andrew. Sorry, Andrew Moore, reliever. What's his deal?
There weren't. I don't know. I couldn't find too many glowing reviews of Andrew Moore. It seems like he is probably nothing.
Okay.
But hey, relievers. I don't know.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Just take the scratch off.
Yeah, I mean, Marte and Arroyo. That's what that trade was for. Like they got two like top 60 prospects in baseball.
Yeah.
So whatever else is just icing on the cake.
Exactly.
And Levi's some pretty sweet icing. Like that's still, that's like it's a guy you can work with at least. Andrew Moore just seems like he might suck. I don't know. I was trying to find like, you know what I mean? Like any report where it's like, well, he seems to. No, he's got horrendous command. His stuff isn't even that good. No, well, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, just take. It was honestly just like, hey, the only way you're getting Arroyo is if you also take more off our hands.
Yeah, and since they needed to, someone to fill in for Deal. They're like, yeah, all right, perfect.
Yeah, we'll take him. So,
this guy sucks. Perfect.
Mash it. Or to quote Bob's Burgers, twirl it. Twirl it.
Twirl it.
Twirl it. It's when Bob gets
from the movie.
No, it's from when it's like the second or third season. It's where Bob gets the soft serve machine. And there's like these kids that come in and they're all yelling at him different things that he wants. And so he goes to bed and like they just float in his head. And before he has a full mental breakdown, it's just a little girl looking at him going, twirl it, twirl it, twirl it. I'm like, I don't know why. I just continue to quote it. I love it. Doesn't I know it doesn't make any sense.
Hey man, twirl it.
Twirl it. To twirl it. But overall, man, I'm like, that's the best return you can get. And that the Yankees didn't want to give up Volpe.
Which is fine. Yeah.
It's fine. And what is something you have said as long as I have known you?
Fuck the Yankees.
Aside from fuck the Yankees.
I don't know. Yankees, shit, man.
The Yankees prospects are always overrated.
Oh yeah, okay. I did say that a lot.
You say that all the time.
Well, it does. To be fair, it folds into fuck the Yankees.
You know what? Fair enough. I'll take that.
Yeah, I do remember how for like 3 years straight, Miguel Andujar was like the greatest trade chip available. And then, very nice. Very nice. It's a classic logo. I think that's the nicest thing I can say about that hat.
It's the Field of Dreams hat from last year.
Cool.
So it's wool. It's got a wool. It's stitched, wool stitch.
Mm. Remember how excited we were when the Reds got the Field of Dreams game? And we're like, we're going to go. It's going to be dope. And then now it's like, when is that again?
Yeah, we're going to be on a plane. We're on our way to you while it's happening.
Oh, I know, man. The tale of two vacations.
Oh, dude, it's just going to be people going, but the corn.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be tough that the corn's going to be the most entertaining part of that game.
Yeah. Oh. And the fact that who's left for them to even advertise that's playing in the game except for Dad, Joseph Daniel Votto.
India, reigning NL Rookie of the Year.
Of course.
Man, on the Cubbies, I guess. Patrick Wisdom?
Suzuki.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That is true.
Yeah.
Christopher Morel, who I don't think gets enough love.
Yes, you and Danny Rocket have been preaching the word of Morel.
Dude, he just does not get enough recognition. Higher OPS than Julio Rodriguez. Yeah. How
Okay.
about that? Yeah.
I'm going to throw that to Mr. Rocket and say, hey, there's a shirt on In the Clutch. It says Morel is a fun guy.
Very nice. Who doesn't love mushroom puns?
Who doesn't? I don't. And if you need more t-shirts with mushroom puns that involve baseball, go to intheclutch.com. All of our MLBPA shirts will eventually be updated for the trades, so you can get your La Piedra Seattle Mariners shirt.
And I will.
How exciting. Intheclutch.com. Use the promo code NASTYBOYS, all caps, BOYS, for 10% off. So there we go. What was really nice was that the Reds had a very good rest of the homestand. They split with the Marlins. It then took 2 out of 3 from the Orioles, which then put the Reds at 9-5 against the AL East.
It's been a lot of fun.
I'm in shock.
It's fucking with the best division in baseball, always good time.
Yeah, this is just the Reds being a wrecking ball.
Yeah.
It's like when you have an NFL team that's like 6-11, but those 6 wins are against all division leading teams.
Yeah.
And you're like, how the hell?
Is that the Miami Dolphins special?
Yeah. Yeah. When they play the Pats and take it over.
Yeah, it's like, man, they suck, but I'll tell you what, he seemed to have the Pats number. So
yeah, they do. It could have been. It also could have been Tyler Mahle's last start, who had 6 innings pitched, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 7 Ks on Saturday.
I'll tell you what. Do you think they moved Mahle at this point?
He now, after the Frankie Montas trade,
he's best truly available starter.
Right.
Rodon and Pablo Lopez could be on the market, and the Stros we're talking about moving controllable starters, but I just don't see that happening.
I don't either. But you're also talking about Lopez had a terrible start last night.
Oh, did he? I slept through most of the games yesterday.
2 2/3 innings pitched, and he had like 10 hits, 7 earned runs.
That is not. Yeah, you are correct. That's not good.
Yeah, I did a lot of research on that one.
I crunched the numbers.
Oh, that's bad. I threw it through my stuff plus projections.
Yeah. Look out my pitching abacus, and it's bad. That's bad. Yeah.
Oh, it's bad.
It tipped off the table, and that's how you know it's bad.
That's how you know. So I still believe that. Okay, here we go. Red Sox to acquire Tommy Pham from the Reds for a player to be named.
Damn it.
Not cash considerations.
They could name that player cash consideration.
Kevin Cash considerations.
Hey. I mean, we have the best player to do that with Cash Case in our minor league system. I don't think he's been doing anything lately, but what a great name.
What a great name. So if he does get moved, who still needs starting pitching that will give up? I don't think he could demand close
Anyone that's going to be in the playoffs.
Right. Yeah, no shit. I fucking get that. But what I'm saying is is it going to be similar to Luis's deal?
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're demanding one top 5 prospect from the farm team?
Yes. Yeah.
And then some
Yankees, and you know, like demand is doing. Yankees are probably off the board. They picked up Montas. I mean, I feel like they could still use more starting pitching. Who couldn't? But you know, they're probably off the board. It depends on where Juan Soto goes. Like that's gonna for sure take a team out of the hunt for anything else.
Sure.
Yeah.
But the Reds aren't also going to deal with in division for sure. So that takes the Cardinals immediately off the board.
Yeah. Dodgers want to upgrade their rotation pretty bad.
They need to. I mean, when's Walker Buehler coming back?
Dude, I don't know. I don't think till like September.
Jesus. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to look that up.
Yeah. Kershaw is, one pitch away from being on the IL. Unfortunately, like he's just at that stage of his career.
Right.
Yeah, Tyler Anderson's been a revelation for them, but I don't know how far you want to trust him in a playoff situation. Of course, I don't know how far you want to, how much you want to trust Mahle in a playoff situation either. So,
yeah. Bueller's on track to mid to late September.
Damn. So he's not going to pitch in the regular season except for maybe like a tune-up, like right before the playoffs start.
Right.
Because why bother? Knowing the Dodgers, they might just like stick him in the pen for the postseason and just deal with the injury that way.
Right. So the Dodgers for sure are in play.
Yeah. From everything I've heard, it seems like the Dodgers are swinging a pretty big stick right now. That they're the leading team for Soto, and they're in pretty intense negotiations for him. And that if that falls through, then they would push all their chips into the Pablo Lopez situation. Because there's no way they would be able to pry Rodon away from the Giants. And that's if Rodon's even available. I mean, the Giants sort of like, they said that they would be listening in on veterans who aren't controlled, past this season, which that's Rodon. But I don't know. They'd probably be better off just keeping them and, rather than watch him go to an NL rival.
Now his contract's like 30 mil for next year too.
Rodon?
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's no way that's not going to get picked up. Right? It's a mutual.
Yeah, he would walk and get more and go for a shorter term deal with higher AAV.
Absolutely. I mean, he's done nothing but prove himself this year. So,
and I just don't see the Giants the way that they're constructed.
they're definitely not trading them to the Dodgers. We know that for a
fact. Yeah, of course. As the Giants as they're constructed, I just don't see them being able to make a push or a run.
No, neither do I. They're still a very talented team, and I think they could do some retooling at the deadline to try and pick up, current major leaguers, maybe players that they like that are like falling out of favor with their current team. Like, they're definitely a retooling club, not a rebuilding club. I mean, fuck, they won 107 games last year.
Yeah.
Like, there's talent on that roster.
But not as much depth. I mean, they lost Crawford, and then it was like, well, we're fucked.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, there's just not a lot of depth. And, like, Logan Webb, I don't know. I really thought he was going to take a step forward to be an ace this year. But, like, he's sort of just not really taking a step back. He had a tough start to the season, but at this point, he's back to, crushing it.
Yeah, but, and no one has truly stepped up to fill in Gosman's shoes.
Yeah, correct. Disco's been injured all damn year.
Which wasn't a surprise to anyone who's a Reds fan.
Not. Yeah, no, of course not. But yeah, they could. I'm sure they're not looking to blow anything up or anything. They're not desperate to take it. So
no,
Rodon's only available for a pretty penny.
What about the Phillies?
I think they should be in on any starting pitcher that's available at this point.
That's what I was thinking too, but I don't know enough about their farm system to be like, this is what you should get in return for Tyler Mahle.
I don't like that farm system. Like most of their top prospects are uninteresting as far as I'm concerned. I mean, Bryson Stott, I think, was their number one prospect heading into the season, and like he's doing all right. But Lord knows we don't need another shortstop or middle infielder in general.
Are you sure you can't have 7 shortstops playing?
I mean, not at short, but you can definitely have 7 shortstops on the field somewhere.
Why don't we just have them all shift to the shortstop position and have them in a line? Oh, not again.
Manfred.
Oh, thank God you're back. Oh, I was so worried.
Oh, was I was cutting out?
You were disappeared for a minute.
Oh no.
You're back. You're good.
Okay.
You're fine, baby. You're back with Daddy, with that good looking hat. And also looking at it, I mean, the Phillies need starting pitching, no doubt. They don't have a whole lot to offer. I would assume that would be elite. That would be enough in your farm system. Be like, okay.
God, okay. I just pulled it up. Their farm system is trash.
When has it ever been good? Honestly,
the early 2000s.
Exactly. Oh God.
Chase Utley, Jimmy Rollins, Ryan Howard. It was good at one point. Yeah. I'll tell you what. I want their number 10 ranked prospect just for his name, and that's Griff McGarry. Griff McGarry is a great name. It actually looks like he's pitching his ass off. Middle relief prospect.
Griff McGarry isn't even on MLB. Oh, there he is. He's number 8 on MLB's top 30 prospects.
He's climbing the ranks.
Oh, Griff. Griff's got a lot of toughness in him. Griff.
Got grit.
Thank you. That's what I was looking for.
Gritty Griff.
So you got Mick Abel in 2024 is the ETA. He's their second best prospect. No?
Yeah. Mick Abel? Nah, I'm good on Mick Abel.
He's got an exciting 4-pitch mix. His fastball sits mid-90s.
I like Johan Rojas.
Okay. Oh, outfielding prospect 2023. All right. He shows an innate ability to make contact. Which
sounds
fits
like something the Reds have been targeting lately.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're cooking with some gas here. So you give me Johan Rojas, Griff McGarry.
Got to get the name.
Got to go for the name. And then who's this Jordan VR's character? Left-handed hitter and thrower. VR's is big and physical with a ton of now strength. What is before strength? What is after strength?
Yeah, let's see. I'd like to see the after strength.
I'd love to see that.
He's 19, so there's that.
Yeah.
Honestly, I wouldn't even take that offer. Like, I just don't. They don't have a very impressive farm system.
Here you go. How you Lee. I would go for the name. And then if I'm what's his name? Their GM. He's been around forever. He was the GM of the Red Sox. Dombrowski. If I'm Dombrowski, you throw the deal down, and then you see Nick Kroll getting ready to go, and he's like, "No, how you leave this on the table?"
He did it all for the pun.
I did it all for the pun, baby. But yeah, no, there isn't a whole lot of excitement there. There's not enough for me to be like, yeah, I can part with Tyler Mahle. So overall,
buried on the list. I like this guy's name because it's a sentence. Marcus Lee Sang.
That is a sentence.
What did he sing? We'll never know, but he did sang.
Some sang while others zig, you know? So realistically, you've got Dodgers. which then you sent him back to where he grew up.
Yeah.
So it's all very interesting. I think once Juan Soto goes, and that's going to do you think that happens late tonight? I feel like it has to.
I would be shocked. I've seen a lot of reports that say, like, the Dodgers are intensely negotiating.
Yeah. God, just give them the World Series rings at that point. Just hand it over.
I know. Cancel the postseason. Still play the games. Mm-hmm. Oh shit! You drinking that fancy water, huh?
Natural artesian water. Yeah, it's bigger than my face.
Oh, look at that!
Pretty cool. Let's see if there's anything else. Austin Riley 10-year deal. I feel like that can be a steal.
Yeah. I mean, shit, they've locked up almost $500 million in their corner infield at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, between Olsen and Riley.
And then you've got Albies for 4 more years.
On a steal of an extension. Yeah. And they extended Acuna too. Acuna's not a free agent until like 2028 or something.
Yeah, it was a 10-year deal 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Well, okay.
All right.
I'm fine. I just wish that, like, when India was brought up, we saw it and then extended him before he went to Scott Boras.
Yeah. Well, let's just extend everyone in our farm system right now.
Yeah. Do what the White Sox did.
I mean, basically.
Yeah. Extend Eloy Jimenez before he even plays a game in the majors.
Wouldn't be against it with some of the guys we got. If they did that with Marte or De La Cruz, fucking so down.
Yeah, do it with De La Cruz for sure. And it wasn't even like it was an outrageous deal. It was like 6 years, 35 for Eloy.
Yeah.
Pennies.
Even the Castellini family can afford that.
Hey man, that's just fruit money for him, baby.
It's stick into the banana stand.
Quite literally. Let's see here. Oh, okay. The Royals are getting Luke Weaver from Arizona for Rivera.
Okay.
Cool.
Buy low on Luke Weaver. Why not? See if he can salvage that arm.
Yeah, that's from Joel Sherman. Prefer Joel Sherman over Emoji Man.
Who's Emoji Man?
John Heyman.
Ah.
Because his profile picture was a Bitmoji for a while. Credit to Chad Dotson with that one. But yeah, for the Reds coming up after whatever comes next. One more thing couple more things I wanted to touch on with just the current team itself. Joey Votto in the past week being home was good for him. 6 for 29 with 2 homers, 4 ribs. In a week. So it looks like his power is actually, it comes and goes, but him being at home really does help. Hopefully this means he has stopped tinkering for a while and his swing stays this consistent. And that second half dad fully is back.
Couldn't agree more.
Awesome. I shit on Jonathan India last week.
Why? What do you do?
He hasn't been he hasn't played that well since he came back this whole month. And I shit on him. And then this last week, guy goes 12 for 31 with 4 doubles, 2 homers, 7 ribs, 6 RBIs, 429, 484, 766 slash line with 245 weighted runs created plus.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, I got to shit on these guys and say, hey, what's going on here? You need to figure it out. And then they turn it on.
So you have to do it and not me.
No, it's me. You do it, they end up sucking.
It's because I got a side girl in the Mariners.
Yeah, you do. You got that beautiful side chick, and I am so mad. Well, my side chick.
Y'all.
Hey, you know what? Don't make me pull out the hat.
Hey, can you find it?
Yeah, I can find it. I found it pretty quick.
That's
there
a
you
beautiful
go.
Hat.
Thank you. And then dude.
You need to give me one of those.
Yeah, you do. You know, I might be able to know a guy who could get one for you.
Huh.
I might have to stick it in my luggage. Yeah, I'll fax it. And then Donovan Solano has been nothing short of what I expected when he got off the IL, and he has continued to be that guy.
He hits the ball
hard, and where they aren't. 6 for 20 this last week with 2 runs, 4 ribs, 316, 350, 474 with a 125 weighted runs created plus. Now, my guy to shit on this week, if he doesn't get traded, Kyle Farmer, buddy. What happened to your bat, bro? Where'd you go?
He's a streaky fella. He's got it. That defense don't slump, I'll tell you what.
Does not sleep, baby. 227, 283, 18 with a 62 weighted runs created plus. 5 for 25, 2 dubs, 5 runs, 4 ribs. Come on. With a 20% strikeout rate. With an isolated average of 0.091. Boo. With a BABIP of 0.278. Boo.
That's not good.
It's not good, buddy. Come on.
That's not good.
And someone who has cooled off after I shit on him a couple weeks ago is Nick Senzel. He has also cooled off.
You were excited about those adjustments that he made. I kept my mouth shut. I was like, oh, bud. I think you might be setting yourself up for disappointment.
Well, you bet your ass I did. 200, 238, 300. With a weighted on base average of 237, yikes. With a weighted run created plus of 44, also yikes. 21 for 4 with 2 doubles and 4 runs.
You know what? I think that he just might not be a very good Major League Baseball player.
No.
I don't know. I'm starting to get a feeling.
Oh boy, you can't say he sucks because then it comes to fruition. But I'm glad that you phrased it the way you did because then it won't come to fruition.
I learned my lesson. Only you can shit on him. And I can just theorize.
Yeah, you can theorize, but then when you say they suck,
yeah,
you learned. But the schedule coming up right now, the Reds are playing the Fish down in Miami, and right now, let's do a quick check. Even though by the time you listen to this, the game will be over. It's top 6. Reds are up 2-0. Runners on first and third. 0-2 count with Donovan Solano at the dish. They pulled Jesus Luzardo. Dylan Floro.
Coming off the IL, I'm sure he had a pitch limit.
For sure. I wonder what he got to. I'm pulling that up right now.
Probably 75 range.
It's a good guess. 68 pitches.
One away from glory.
Oh. What do you mean? What do you mean? One away from glory? Oh. Now I get it. 69. He could have been a really cool guy. It's like, damn it. It is.
I'm just so glad I didn't have to explain it.
Wow. Took me a second. Math's hard. But I have good news.
67?
60 what? 67 is not a cool number, man.
168. I don't understand.
Why is there 3 people involved?
One's just standing in the corner like, oh, God.
You know,
that's the cup 69 is 169.
I was going to say 169 is a porn shoot because the one is filming it.
Oh, that's even better. That's very good. Yeah.
Do you like the act
He's
out?
under the hood. He's under the hood.
He's under the hood. The 69 is under review.
Yeah. We have encroachment.
You mean encroachment?
Hey.
But Hunter Green has 7 Ks, so LFG.
Excellent.
And Jonathan India has not gotten on base yet.
Now, is it on base or is it a hit?
It's a hit.
Yeah, it's a hit.
It's a hit. He's got one more AB in him. He'll get it.
I like that confidence.
Gotta have it. Oh, and Aaron Judge got that hit for me, except it went out of the ballpark. That was pretty cool.
That is
okay.
75th?
Yeah, that's his 169th home run.
I mean, fucking. Did you see that he was the second fastest to 200?
I did not.
Do you know who is the fastest player to 200 home runs?
Ken Griffey Jr.
No. I'll give you the team. Phillies.
Ryan Howard.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a scare.
Fastest player. Every time I see it, it's one of those like facts that I know, but it just like disappears. And then I see it and I'm like, motherfucker, that's right.
Oh, just like his career.
Hey.
Got him. You know what really killed?
Still be getting paid, right?
Oh, yeah, by Subway.
Oh, very nice. Yeah.
Great pull.
Well, at least he can still eat fresh.
That is very true. So the Reds, they've got a 3-spot in Miami, and then they've got an off day Thursday, and then they've got 3 at Milwaukee, and then we'll be back Monday, and then 3 at the Mets, and then back home on the 11th. Wait a minute. No, we're not back on the 11th, dumbass. That's the Field of Dreams game.
Yeah. Which is that not a home game for us technically?
It is. Here's the dumb fucking thing of that. It's a home game for us on the 11th. And then there's the off day on the Friday. And then they travel back to Cincinnati for the next home game. Shouldn't it technically be a Cubs home game? Because Iowa is a lot closer to Chicago.
Yeah, but Major League Baseball, well, they don't care if it makes sense. They just don't care if it makes sense.
Okay, you know what? I didn't think of it that way. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
So that puts a bow on it for this week. Thank you to In the Clutch. Go to intheclutch.com for all your MLBPA needs. The promo code Nasty Boys, 10% off. Thank you to Sports Drink. Thanks for being the network that puts this on the air. We appreciate it. Check them out. Sports Drink, no vowels. They're the mix of sports and not sports. And when you check them out and you open up the door, close it behind you. We don't want to let the funk out. I was burping through that whole thing.
I saw that.
It hurt. And then thank you for joining the podcast, Jake. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
And one last thing before we go, guys. Yesterday, I ate a Sky Rosa with C. Trent Rosecrans.
Oh, you did it? Yeah. Fuck yeah.
And did you like it? Did you not like it? I don't know. Check the video when it comes out in a couple days.
I bet he didn't. That's my money's on no.
Okay, well, you'll find out in a couple of days. Actually, you'll find out as soon as I hit stop recording. I'll tell you the whole story. So, thank you so much for listening. And as always, go Redlegs.
Go Reds.